Morning. Time now is 8:05. I'm back at the stockyard, overnighted in Sutton, Scotland, about half an hour north of Southampton. And I drove up here in one hit this morning. Got here about an hour ago, and decided to have a break. And I've had nearly an hour now. Time now is 8:05. I've got a 45-minute drive and I've got to be somewhere at 9:30. Scunthorpe, sunny Scunny, but it's not very sunny up here today, as you can see if I turn you around. It's not very sunny. Yeah. Not very sunny, and the camera's on the wonk. I don't know what's going on. Right. Clean t-shirt. Yeah, that's about it really so far. Fuck it. It's getting fucking boring, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with me here. Fucking hell, I don't know. Yeah, such is the life of a tramper. Fucking boring most of the time. 99% of the time. There's no real excitement. It's just the way it is. Just a job, isn't it? Just what you do. Earn a crust. So anyway, looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing my daughter. I don't see her very often, so it'll be good. And long weekend as well. Not back to work till Tuesday because it's bank holiday Monday. And I don't know if I'm going to get home on Friday night or not. Who knows? I've asked to. But there's no guarantee that I will be. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And if I am, I am. And if I'm not, I'm not. You can't. You see, the one thing about this game is that you just can't guarantee anything. You cannot guarantee anything. I nearly didn't make it back on the Friday night before my holiday. I had 7 minutes spare. 7 minutes. That's all. So you can't, you know. So, you know, the way you got to look at it is, if you know you want to be back, yeah. You know, you never know. So anyway, on the way up this morning, I was thinking about. I'm not going to go into it now, but this is for later on. I was thinking about doing a piece all about mental health, because we all suffer from it. We do. We all suffer from it, and I'm not taking this lightly because I suffer myself. And the trouble with the culture that we have, or the British culture, in more importantly, is it's the old stiff upper lip malarkey, isn't it? You know, it's like, oh, get over it, will you? Pull yourself together. Have a cup of tea. It'll be all right. Well, no, it ain't. You know, you could be all right for 5 minutes. But after that, you're back to fucking square one, or even worse sometimes. So, but this mentality of, oh well, you know, you'll be all right. Yeah, you know, we'll get round it. We'll get over it. Yeah, chin up. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, it's all bollocks, isn't it? All you're doing is putting a front on. So I'm gonna do a little talk about that, because I think it's quite important, and it's not all about being fucking soft or being especially for blokes, you know. And I'm not saying it's any worse for blokes or it's any worse for women or anything like that, but you know, blokes have always had to be traditionally the strong ones, haven't they? You know, and it's not to say there isn't strong women, so don't get me on that. You know, don't get me. But it's tradition, isn't it? The blokes have always had to be the strong ones. They can't show. Don't show your emotions because it's a sign of weakness. Fuck me, I cried watching Paddington Bear. Fucking hell, I couldn't get out of the chair. I don't mind. I'll first to admit, yeah, I'm a big softie. Big softie when it comes to stuff like that. You know, I can't watch kids programs or anything. You know, like when they're in hospital or anything like that. Oh, that out. or any of these reunion programs where they finding lost relatives and all that. Nah, I can't do that. You know, God, no, can't do it. So, you know, I'm not frightened of showing my emotions or my emotional side. Yeah, it doesn't bother me anymore. Used to. But because I've my whole attitude to life has changed, and I really don't give a shit what people think of me. I really don't. I am what I am, or I'm who I am, and if you don't like it, fuck off. Simple as that. And people have. They've gone out of my life, and well, that's their loss, the way I look at it. And that's not being big-headed. That's to do with me, but that's self-protection. You know, I can't change who I am. You can't change who you are. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit on mental health, you know, and because it's important. It's important because we all suffer from it, and I do mean everybody. Because if you don't, or you don't think you do, you're delusional. Because I don't know anyone that when you look at them and you know them, and on paper, like they should be the happiest people in the world. But when you break it down and you get to know them, you know they're a little bit troubled, you know. And we all are. We all have flaws. We all have insecurities. We all have anxieties. And we all have our own little personal battles and demons that we're fighting our way through. And what could be a little problem to somebody might be a big problem to another person, and vice versa. Like, I don't worry about the fucking big stuff. It drives Kira mad. Because I don't worry too much about the bigger things. It's the little things that get me. You know? But there's an accumulation of little things. That's the problem. That's the problem. And yeah, it makes for interesting times, and we just got to learn a way of dealing with them and how to deal with them, and the coping mechanisms involved to make it all happen. So, whilst I'm talking about it now, I'm not going to. I'm going to do a whole piece, probably later, because I'm on a short day again today. I'm going to be getting up here. I'm going to be tipping, and I'm going to be heading back down the road. But I ain't going to be going too far. I'm going to be 12 hours. I'm pulling over. So we'll see how far we get back down the road. So anyway, I'll speak to you all later. I'm going I'm going to get a cup of coffee. I'm going to go and tip this load, however long it takes, and then I'm heading back down the road. And as soon as I pull over, bang, we're going to talk about it. I'll speak to you later.